friends. Today we shall see the silent and pronunciation of the sound R. Ra. The sound is Ra is pronounced before a vowel sound, and it is not pronounced before a consonant sound, or it is not pronounced if nothing is there after the sound Ra. So the rule is that if the next sound is vowel sound after the Ra sound, it is pronounced. And if the next sound is consonant sound after the Ra sound, it is silenced. And if there is no other sound after the sound Ra, it is silenced. So that is the rule for this. And there is an exception. In English, for every grammar part and everything, there is an exception. So here the exception is iron. Though there is vowel sound next to the sound Ra, we are not going to pronounce it. Here it is silent bit. It is an exception because it is an exception. So we should see some examples. I like my teacher. So there is no other sound after it. So here the R is silent. I like my teacher. Here my teacher teaches well. Here the next sound is consonant. So the sound R here it is silenced. My teacher is good. So here the next sound is vowel sound. So the letter R is pronounced well here. So I like my teacher teaches well, my teacher is good. So here are the words. This rule is for everything, whether either it is a word or it is a sentence or it is a paragraph, for everything it suits, the same rule suits. And here hair because nothing is there. Brave, it is pronounced. Rani, because the next is the vowel sound. British, the next is the vowel sound. Government, here R is silent because the next is the consonant sound. Ear, because nothing follows the R sound. Organized, here the next is the consonant sound, so it is organized. After, nothing is after the R sound, so it is silenced. Herself, it is not herself, it is herself because the next is consonant sound. Marry, it is followed by a vowel sound. Read, everyone, girls, friends, strange, river. So first is pronounced but the last is silent because nothing is next to it. So river. So we shall see this in a paragraph. The pronunciation of R is very important because it gives a style. It gives a style for it, and it gives elegance for the language. It gives our own good pronunciation. So when we go into the paragraphs, even the rule is the same. So when I read, just give a glance. When Lakshmi Bai was born, here R is silent because it is because the consonant sound is next to R sound, and in Benares here it is pronounced because the next is vowel sound. The wise one said she would become a queen. Her, it is not her, it is her. Her parents, here it is pronounced because the next is vowel sound. Parents, Moropant, Moro, it is pronounced. Moropant, Chambe, and Bagi, Rati, Ra. We should pronounce it because the next is the vowel sound. Bagi, Rati, Bai. Named her Manikarnika, Manikarnika, after it is silent because the next sound is consonant sound. River Ganga, here it is pronounced and it is silent because the next sound here is consonant sound. So this is the rule for everything. Either it is inside a word or in a sentence or in a paragraph. The rule is that if there is a vowel sound, if there is a consonant sound, if there is a vowel sound next to R sound, it is pronounced, and if there is a consonant sound next to the R sound, it is silenced. Manikarnika. So here it is silent because N is the consonant sound. So here the rule is the same for either it is a word or either it is a sentence or either it is a paragraph. The rule is same. So next sound is vowel sound. If the next sound is vowel sound, after the R sound, it is pronounced. If the next sound is consonant sound, after the R sound, it is silent. And also there is no sound if it is followed by nothing. So the exception is iron. I like my teacher teaches well, my teacher is good. And here we saw many words: government, friends, girls, married, person. And here we saw the sentence. So River Ganga, Benares, Lakshmi Bai was born in Benares. 11th. So this is all